Hey, crafty friends, welcome back to Lori, or the old paper lady. I'm Lori. Sorry about that. Uh, we are having an immense windstorm right at the moment. Our snow wound up being around 4.5, 5 inches. Then we got freezing rain over in the morning, turned over to all rain this afternoon. By this afternoon, they had scraped, and most of the roadways, main thoroughfares, are fairly scraped and clean enough to drive on, but getting to the main roads is an issue in our area. A lot of the back roads are still just solid ice. So, but I am. This is going to be start to finish. We're working on some. Start working on our garden planning journals is what I'm going to call this. So it's going to be show and tell day. Tell you where I got it from, what I'm going to do with it, and what I'm working with is what we're doing today. So I've got pulled. This is the only one that I'm having issue with on the cover, but I think I've got a solution because it has several fussy cut pieces. Now, had I thought ahead and printed, because I want this fella here to be my front page of my journal. So I was like, maybe if I cut him out, then I can use that as my journal topper, but I don't think so. So we're just going to start in. So I've got two of these white office envelopes pulled out because I'm going to use this fabric. I hope I have enough of it. I may not even have enough to do one piece, but for sure this is going to have to be the front of this journal. So, because it has the stripes. It has the stripes that match. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do that piece first, and then I'll worry about getting a inside cover for the other one. Alright, so this is called Vegetable Garden, and I found it at Wildflower Whiskers. And there's the name. And I had not seen this before, and I found it last night while I was just going back to get my front plates on the pieces that I had already printed. I was just getting my front plates to go with my kits, and I saw this, and I was like, shut up, that is so pretty and vibrant. So this is the tag piece that comes with it, and I've just printed the tea stain on the back of it. So then you have some labels, and I thought it would be cute to put the little sticks in for like your plant markers or what have you, as a fussy cut deal. And then this is some journal cards and stuff. So I think this is going to be really, really pretty. So what I was thinking was to do this as the front and have this piece here as the center, or maybe this one. I like that one better. I don't know about that one yet, but we'll see. One of these will be the front plate of the journal. And so these are the actual journal pages that came in the kit. Let me see if I can get you down where you can see a little better. There we go. So my end view, yep, okay. All right, so this, and then I printed this a couple of times on the back of a few of them. And then this was just like a backer page, and I thought we could put our pockets and stuff on that. But is this not just a pretty, vibrant journal? I think it's going to be pretty. And then there's the other writing backing page. And then alternate, you know, just the I love it. I think it's going to be so pretty. So I hope that everybody is okay with we're going to do garden planning journals. Now in the background of this, it has like an inventory sheet, you know, where like you begin and like wheat, and it has the names, but it's very, very faint. And then I was kind of torn about doing this as the middle, but it has a writing spot up there. So I said I'll do something else. And there's, you know, all of your vegetable chart. Now, I don't know if I'm going to add tea-dye papers in between these, but there is my middle page for the middle of the journal. And then this is going to be, so this is the inventory chart, like what you have, what month, you know, what you grossed and all of that, like your net weight of all of your, plants. Goodness, can't speak. But I was going to split this in half, and that'd be the front inside cover and the back inside cover of the journal is what I was thinking with that. So then you could write down you started, you know, and you don't have to use these names, you know what I'm saying? So it has potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions, turnips, other vegetables, butter, cheese. You know, it's just like a store inventory, basically like a mom and pop's store type thing, like old country store is what I was thinking. But I have, that was all in one kit. So I was going to do that one with this front. And then this came from Ginger Journals, of course. And that's how I found this, is I went back to print the front plates of the stuff that I had already downloaded, because I had already been planning on doing some garden journals. So I just hadn't, you know, thought about when I wanted to start them. I'd just been saving up the stuff, you know. So Miss Ginger Journal, she's got a bunch of fussy cut bits and pieces for, you know, like a garden journal and stuff. I printed 2 copies of everything. So I was like, that would be great, you know, to have for like journal cards to go in the journals. So these are like seed pack fronts. So I said, well, that would be great to do. Use this stuff as like the journal cards to go in the journal and what have you. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'm thinking I'll use these journal cards in this vibrant colored journal here. Is what I think I'm going to do with those. So that's why I have it with that. So I think that's going to be my fussy cuts for this journal. Now the other one I have is kind of a this is like a bicycle-y type garden basket bike, where it has, you know, the little sunflowers and stuff on. And the color theme of this next journal is this color. So that's going to be the front and inside covers to it. And this kit came from Leanne Scraps. And it is a Spring Series Spring Garden Junk Journal 16-page kit. So I thought that those, and this is more of a kind of a watery color, you know, frilly girly type journal. So I thought it would be pretty with these covers. And it had like a plant chart where you could track what you planted and when you started it and stuff like that. So like I said, this is more of a watercolor kind of girlier type journal. So I put, you know, on the backing I put the plant charters so that you could have those to write down, you know, what you started growing, where you put it at. And this is going to be my middle page. And y'all, does that not look like, if anybody else watches Miss Donna over at Twisted Paper Studio, does that not remind you of her with her hat? I swear, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. So I hadn't picked out exactly, because I'm going to try to do 2 signatures with this. That's why I did a couple of those where it had the garden, what you planted, your inventory of, you know, where you put your seeds and what they did and stuff. So that's going to be that one, and I'll probably will split this into two. That's for sure going to be one of the middle signatures, and I think I'm going to do that as the other one. I'm not sure yet, but this will be the front of one, and that's going to be the front of the other signature is what I'm thinking. And then I'll just divide the pages up and take and put some tea-dye papers in between them. So that's going to be that kit, and it was just the papers. So that's why I said I think this will go with that. So now for that kit, fussy cut wise, I got Sweet Vintage Prints, and it is a book of Botanical Volume 3 Vegetables Ephemera Pack. So these are a little, you know, kind of, this accidentally printed on the wrong paper, which is fine. I'm just going to use this as a tag piece where it's got, it looks like it is eggplants on there, and then the stamps. But this is a little more muted colors. I thought would look better with this journal. So I'm going to fussy cut these, decorate tags and pockets and stuff with that. Then we have, you know, these fussy cuts where we can decorate tags and pockets with. I got to get all this fussy cut out. These are little file folder bits that has like heads of cabbage and eggplants on them. And I already printed the tea-dye on the inside. These are envelopes that I thought were, I want to take this and cut this here and turn it around and make it where like it's a kind of like a what is that, a book, a library book pocket type situation. So I printed on all of that. Then we have words here, and tickets and journal cards. So I thought this would lend itself with these, the color palette of this would go with that. So that was my thinking on this. The Book of Bounty Vegetable Garden. So it's like the little softer muted tones of this would go better with that journal, I think. So I think that's what I'm going to do with these, is use it with that for that purpose. And you have, you know, another envelope here with onions on it. So yeah, that's so that is journal number 2. And then journal number 3, this is the front. It is like just all the herbs and stuff, and it is just an herb journal. So I wanted to use this to go as the backer to this, but I may wind up just doing the black. So I have a black and pinstripe like that, but I want this for that other journal because of the pinstripes in it. So I have, you know, the white to wrap the envelopes to make the cover with. And this is Botanical Herb Journal Pages, and I can't pronounce that. And there it is. So it was really pretty, and I like planting herbs to cook with and stuff like that. You know, have your own little herb garden. I think that's all I'm going to do this year for my garden, is I have some of these grow towers that I'm going to put herbs in, and maybe some miniature I got miniature peppers and miniature tomato plants and stuff like that. I may put a few of them in there, probably not. Probably just going to grow some herbs. And so I just put the coffee dye on the back of it. So I think it's going to be really pretty to have the herb journal. So that's the pages for it. And I'm going to take and put coffee dye papers in between to add to pages to that. And then I went and hunted up where I could find like herb meanings and their, you know, what they're used for, how they grow and all of that. And I found that, and it just says herbs, 30 pages. It's a herb journaling kit, and it you can print these like full journal pages. I just printed 2 to a page on 5x7, and it was Fun Ink Art Coloring, where I found this kit from. Now I love this. So this has the herb, and I've, like I said, you know, it was meant to be a full journal page. I just took and printed 2 to a page. So I'm going to cut these out and fold them in half, and these will be my journal cards. So it tells the herb and the directions of it, the description, the flower types, the habitats, the uses. And I was like, shut up, is that not just plumb awesome? So I think that is going to be very useful to, you know, what you can grow, how it grows. It says grows to be 1.2 meters in height with a hollow stems and robust basil leaves. Tiny fennel-shaped flowers. So I think that's going to be really pretty. So I went through and I printed, you know, all of that. So it has calendula, sage, horehound, peppermint, you know, and what you can use it for. Feverfew, catnip. I said that, and holy basil. I was like, that is exactly what I wanted. So it's a good herb, and tells you what it's for, what it looks like, and all of that. So it has the complete description of it and what it's used for. So I said that is going to be so awesome. So I started to print it off on like 4 to a page because I wasn't sure how big they were. And then as soon as I did that, I said, see, this is the 4 to the page, and I was like, yeah, that is very tiny. So I'll probably put these in another journal, put it in, you know, just a few in the other journal. But yeah, so that is going to be our journals that we are going to prepare. Now the herb journal is going to be like my personal journal, you know, and I just thought if anyone else were interested in, you know, growing herbs or what have you for your cooking and stuff like that, that's my purpose for them. So I said that would be great for me, and then have you know, the description and everything with it, what it is. So I thought that would be awesome to have. I'll probably put this one in that other, in this I'm calling the more girlier journal. But this is a, you know, a full-on vegetable journal, vegetable gardening journal. It's more of a softer tones. And then the other one is more of the, it's a little more vibrant tones, a vegetable journal. And, you know, when you grow vegetables, you know, everybody grows herbs of some sort or kind, you know, everybody. Because I know when I do tomatoes, I like to have, what is it? I like to have basil and, what is that other flower? It's a flower. But I know basil and, oh, what is that flower? It's not a daisy. It's a little bitty white flower. Daggone it. I can't think of it. But anyways, you can plant them in combination together to keep pests away from your tomato plants. And that's usually what I do. I usually, most of the time, load my tomato plants and pepper plants, you know, nightshades up. Have basils dispersed in and around it. Now sage, if you have deers in your garden, wherever you plant it at, plan on it getting eaten. So you need to plant a bunch of it, and it'll spread. You know, not sage, but yeah, sage. If you have deers, they'll eat that. But it'll grow in a big old bush, so you can plant it in several different spots around your house, so the deers won't eat it up. So that's what I'm planning on getting into in the next couple of weeks, is making these journals. I think I probably will get into the herb journal, because that's going to be the quickest. I mean, really it is. So basically I'm going to, and it's my personal use, I'm going to make the cover. I'm going to put the pages together and put the coffee dye pages in so I can do some writing. I'm going to cut these out, fold them in half and glue them together and stick them in the pockets. I actually thought about making them where they would be flip outs, but I think I am going to put pockets in them, just so, like, I'm real bad for every year when I plant stuff, if I run out of that seed for that year, to save that packet, so I'll know what I need to buy for the next year. So then I can take my packets of my empty seeds and put them in the pocket of what I'm trying to buy. And then if I have herbs, because I've never grown hyssop, so, you know, sage, thyme, mint, rosemary, basil. I don't really grow catnip either. Lavender, I love lavender just for the smell of it. Oregano, can't have enough of that. Echinacea, I've not really grown that. Aloe vera, my dad has several aloe vera plants and stuff like that. Parsley, lemon balm, makes great teas. And fennel, yarrow. You know, you can do a lot of different stuff with that. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is start off with the herb journal, because it's going to be quick. You know, we'll put the cover together, we'll get the pages sewn in, I'll get these cut out and glued together, and then that one will be ready to go for me to use, so I can get my ideas about what herbs I want to grow and stuff like that. And what I'm probably going to do for this is I'm going to take these envelopes here, and I'm just going to snip the top off and put it in, so I can put the seed packets in and write on that page what herb it is. Or maybe I'll take and get a seed pack title or something, put it on there. But that's my thinking for what I want to do with my herb journal. So that's going to be for me. And then the vegetable journals, they are just you know, going to be pretty and fun, and we'll just decorate them up. So that's what I'm planning to get into. I hope everybody is okay with that and comes along to enjoy it and what we're going to do. And like I said, it's just basically just I'm just going over what I got, where I got it from, and what I'm going to do with it today. And let you know that this is what I'll be working on for the next couple of weeks. So if you want to join in the fun and make you a garden planner journal, then these are some beautiful kits at reasonable prices. You know, and like I said, the Hobby Lobby has this. They still have it because I saw it the last time I was there at Christmas. And then, you know, even though it has herbs on it, you can still, you know, it's perfect for a garden journal. Alright, thank y'all so much. We're going to get started tomorrow doing covers and putting the pages together. And I'm going to try my best to get these cut out tonight. I know I got to get some fussy cuts over here done for these other journals. I just wanted to show them to you before I started fussy cutting on this evening. Y'all have a good evening. Be careful and be safe.